So it's been a, let's say, interesting few days for me. I was originally going to do a video on Monday about mental health and the benefits of running and how that can help. And then something happened in my personal life that sent my own mental health from here right the way down to here. So I could actually kind of benchmark it and try out and see if it did actually help. So this is the original video, or the original introduction that I filmed for this video on Monday. Hi guys, hope you're doing okay. I'm feeling pretty crap at the moment, I must admit. It's Monday, had a few issues I needed to work through yesterday, so not really feeling it. I was bizarrely going to do a video about how running can help with mental health and just help you feel better. So I've decided what I'm going to do. I'm not filming the whole video today, but I'll film an introduction, and then kind of when I get back, I'll probably do kind of a non-scientific, very non-scientific, just a case of, do I feel a bit better? So yeah, nothing that's not going to take time to work through. I'll be fine, but it's just, yeah, heart's not in it at the moment. So just back off my run then, and yeah, I definitely feel better for it. I wouldn't say, go for a run and life will be a wonderful thing, but I certainly do feel better for going for that run. A lot of it, I mean, it was a bright sunny day, so obviously that counted for a lot, but just generally being out, lots of things on my mind at the moment, so it just gave me a bit of time away from the usual sort of distractions of home and work and stuff, to think about things, see a bit of nature, and get the benefits of the exercise. And yes, so I definitely did feel better after a run. It's taken a few days, still not there yet, and running is certainly not the only thing. Chatting with friends and stuff like that is all good. And by the way, I'm not looking for a pity party or anything. This is just something that happens in everybody's life. Emotions never run smoothly, but I try and be authentic, and rather than pretend all is good when it isn't. If I'm going through a rubbish time, I tend to let everybody know about it, so that's fine. So I'm good. It'll take a while to work through everything, but no, I'll get there. But yeah, in this video, I'm on the way to Y from my home in Folkestone, and that is the Channel Tunnel just down there. So I'm running to Y and back. I think in a round trip it's going to be about 32 miles. And so come along, enjoy the beautiful scenery that we have got here on the lovely North Downs Way, or my playground as I like to call it. And we'll have a chat about the benefits of mental health for run, or the other way around, the benefits of running for mental health as well. One of the many ways that running can help with mental health is due to the release of endorphins, often known as the runner's high, and it's a natural mood booster that does get released as we go running. Also, running can help reduce cortisol levels, which are the main stress hormone, and it can help with sleeping as well. Certainly after a long run, I feel extremely tired and get a very good night's sleep for that night, and depending on the length of the run, often several nights after as well. Running and exercise can also help with dopamine and serotonin release, which are both natural mood boosters. Oh wow, whose mood wouldn't be improved with a view like that? Of course, it does help that the sun is shining and it's a glorious day, but these views are nice anyway, and just getting out in the country just makes so much difference. So yeah, other ways that running can help with your mental health, the social aspect of it is a huge benefit. You meet some great people. I've made so many brilliant friends, and particularly with the kind of running that I do, which is trail running, you're out with somebody for several hours at a time. So you can have a good old chin wag. You can put the world to rights. While I love running with other people, I also love running on my own. It really gives me a chance to process things that are going on. It's all very easy when you're at home or in the car or whatever, just to find a distraction, to not deal with things. When you're out running, it's in your head, and really you've got to deal with it. And 9 times out of 10 I come back and I feel a lot clearer about things than I did before the run. So yeah, I wouldn't go as far as saying that running is the magic bullet, but it certainly can make a difference, and it's made a big difference to me. So I've had this kind of bit of a curveball at the weekend, but generally my mental health is very good, and I can kind of ride out most things. I am truly spoiled. Just look at these views. Absolutely incredible. I'm grinning like a Cheshire cat here, and it's a beautiful day. And I did just line up the shot, and I did it a bit like that, and I kind of noticed that I had a bit of a unicorn head going on, so hence the reason I moved around a little bit. So yeah, really enjoying this run. And I've literally just bumped into a guy. He was flying a drone around, and I thought it was just his hobby, but that's his job. How cool is that? He does mapping and things like that, so goes all around the country flying his drone. That's brilliant, isn't it? I can think of worse ways to earn a living, certainly. But yeah, this is just glorious. And this is why they call Kent the Garden of England. Loving it. I've got a fantastic hill to run down. Only flip side is, on the way back, obviously I've got to run up it again. But hey, make the most of it. Oh, this is good. I'm loving this. And this is really good training, actually. Lots of people focus on the uphills. They do like stair steppers and things like that. But when you're doing ultras, just as important to focus on the downhills as well, because they can really play havoc with your knees. I can feel my quads really there at the moment, just sort of braking me from going too fast. So yeah, really nice little hill. About 10 miles into the journey now, into the run. I think I've got another 6 or so to go, and then turn around and go back again. In terms of my pace, don't know, don't care. I'm taking it nice and easy, and I'm really enjoying it. If I want to run, I run. If I don't, I just walk. Okay, let's talk Wild Horse 200 then. So it's less than 7 weeks away. Oh my God, this is getting real now. Yeah, just 48 days to go, and then we'll be off. In terms of my feeling, I'm very daunted. I'm very nervous. Looking forward to it a hell of a lot. I really am, and I've recce'd some of the route, and it's just stunning. I think the secret of it, because it's got such a generous cut-off of 120 hours to do 200 miles, so you need to be doing less than 2 miles an hour. So like with this run, I'm not putting myself under any pace pressures at all. And I think that's going to be the secret for Wild Horse. And you know, with this run, I'm trying to, I mean, I generally sweat quite a lot anyway, but I'm trying not to get too much of a sweat on, because then you're losing lots of fluids, lots of salts and stuff, which you then have to replenish. So I'm just taking it nice and easy on this run. And this is what I'm going to have to do for Wild Horse. So it's always a question of whether you've done enough training. Well, you know, what's enough? And I think from my very kind of sketchy little plan, I'm actually in the Lake District end of next week, so that'll be 4 days of reasonable distance hilly running, I would imagine. And then probably the weekend after, I'm going to do a pretty long run then, maybe 60-70 miles. And then from that, I'll then taper for the remaining 4 or 5 weeks, whatever it is left. I do have a habit of doing extreme tapering though, which basically means I sit around on my backside for 4 weeks. But no, I have got to actually do something, but just kind of step the intensity down a little bit. And I'll be honest, the physical side of things is actually the thing that scares me the least, because you can work on that. You can go down the gym, you can do these runs, and you can put the hours in. The things that scare me are the tiredness. I think I'm going to be tired like never before. How it's going to do with my head as well. Mentally is where ultramarathons are made or broken. So I've just got to get in the right mindset, and I think I'm getting there. Like for example with this run, there's never been an option to cut it short, so all is good, and that's just the mindset that I need to be in. And with Wild Horse, I've got these kind of, maybe not even doubts, maybe concerns is probably a better word, but I'm not thinking I won't do it. I'm just concerned about the state I'm going to be in when I finish. And I've got some good incentives to finish. I've got a sponsorship page, which I might actually put a link down in the description. So I feel as if I'm kind of letting people down if I do pull out. And the biggest incentive I've got is that my car's parked at the end and I've got no other way of getting to it. So I've got to do it really. I've just got to take my time, not be in any rush. And runs like the one I'm doing today, I think this run, it's been between about 30 and 34 miles all told. But the first aid station on Wild Horse is after 29 miles. So when I do this run today, I've got to get back feeling that I've got a lot more in me. I can't get back in the front door and just collapse in a heap, because when it comes to Wild Horse, this distance will just get me to the first aid station. I've then got another 170 miles to go. So all is stacking up nicely. I don't think I could be in a better place than I am at the moment, but it's one hell of a challenge. So I'll do a few more videos between now and the race day, including the stuff I'm packing as well. I'm starting to do a list now, and it's all manner of things you've got to pack, and you just got to think of so much. I mean, I was thinking the other, just like for example the charging lead to my watch. If I forget that, I don't think my watch will have enough battery for like 5 days. So if I forget that, that's my navigation. I have got some backup navigation, but it's just things like that. Forgetting one or two little things can really make a hell of a difference. So starting on my list already, I'll do my flat lay, which is where you lay everything out on the floor and see what I've got and just work it out. So I've got to figure out, I don't generally run with music, but I will have an MP3 player with me, mainly for the night times. So I've got to think up some banging tunes and podcasts to put on that. So looking forward to it, getting to the stage where it's getting very, very real. So here we are, pop in, get some Coke and then turn around and head back. That was 17.11 miles, so I'm going back exactly the same way, so should be another 17.11 miles. Oh, well, that was such an enjoyable run back, really enjoyed it. I've got probably about 3 miles to go, so best part of a park run, something like that. I know I said it would be exactly the same distance back. I'm going to veer off. I need to pop in a shop and get a couple of bits, so I'm sure they will welcome me with open arms when I turn up there, complete with all the odours that running 34 miles generates. But yeah, so I just need to pop into a shop. And I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm in pretty good stead for Wild Horse 200. So I've done just over 30 miles now. Yeah, literally just over 30. And my legs feel fine. I just feel so lucky that I'm able to do that. Just get up and run 30 plus miles and, you know, and feel fine. I'll probably ache a little bit in the morning, but based on previous runs that I've done of this distance, nothing untoward. I know when I first did it, even first did a half marathon, and I was shuffling down the stairs on my backside for the best part of a week afterwards. So it's amazing just the how adaptable the human body is. If you keep throwing things at it, it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So it's fantastic. So yeah, I'll do other regular videos as we get closer to Wild Horse 200. I would love you to follow my progress if it's of interest. Just like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. That would be much appreciated. If you do subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything. We don't inundate you with junk or anything like that, but it does just mean you do get told when there's new content and stuff like that. So I'll also put my Strava link in the description as well, so you can see the run that I've done today. Beautiful part of the world. I'm so spoiled living around here. And yeah, it's just been a fantastic run.